welcome to Patois Palette. This is my first little video to all of you, wishing you a Happy New Year. It's December 31st, 2016, and I have a challenge for you this year to make all of you better artists. And it's going to start first by discussing a little thing called Notan. Some of you who have studied with me over the past 6 or 8 months have heard me talk about this, and I've tried to encourage you to use it. And I'm going to tell you why today. Notan is simply dividing whatever your image is. You could be outside, you could have a still life, whatever. And all those things that you see, you're going to divide them into several big shapes and only use black and white. Notan, I remember it from the 60s and 70s when I was a teenager. You would see all of these, they looked like paper cuttings and they were opened up, and so you saw the reverse side of one another. They were like reverse images. And Notan can be used in painting to really help us to simplify our subject and see the light and forget about objects. We're not trying to paint trees, houses, still lifes, whatever. You know, oh, some people say, I can't paint this, I can't paint that. All you're trying to do is paint light. So the first thing we do is divide it into black and white. And these can be done in tiny little sketches that just take a few minutes to do. In the background here you see a painting that I've just finished this week of this scene, this winter scene with a bridge. And we see trees, we see frozen water, lake, sunset, all these things, different colors, but it all started out with black and white. This is what we start out with. Let me show you this. This is what I mean. These little sketches, we just have to decide what are the light shapes and what are the dark shapes, and to simplify. And from that, then we can create our painting. I want to show you one more example. This is a painting that I did in France this May when we were in Burgundy. It was a foggy, wet day. Anyone that was there remembers we had floods and everything, and we were learning to paint gray. But this was a little boathouse, and this painting started with this Notan right here. You can see I've solved several problems. First of all, basic shapes, big shapes, lights and darks, and I can look at the composition and see if I like it or not. What I like is I like the space that, you know, this is an interesting shape that goes around here, the sky and the buildings and the objects. But first of all, it had to start off realizing what were the darkest things and what were the lightest things. And this is your challenge for this year. I want to see how many days you can go doing at least one Notan a day. That's a commitment of 2 or 3 minutes, 5 at the most. You can be sitting anywhere and you look at something and you decide, try to draw it in 5 shapes or less, and just in black and white. But don't just draw outlines. Fill in shapes. Don't do a drawing. We're trying to make shapes, black and white shapes. So I hope you're all going to take up this challenge, and let's keep track of it. Feel free to post your things on this page. This is a private page. People can't view this unless they become a member of our little painting club here at Patois Palette. So take on the challenge and you're going to become a better painter. And I'll see you soon with a new challenge and a new step in this process. Happy New Year.